Welcome to lesson number 5, the A key. But what's very important about this lesson is you'll actually know and forever be able to do FDSA. So it's going to be fantastic. We're going to do a quick recap, but then we're actually going to do some words today because the D and the A and the S actually spell quite a few little things. So get ready. It should be a blast. All right, so first things first, we're going to practice. We're going to do a quick recap of F, D, and I can't type today apparently, and S. All right, so make sure you have your word processing program up there, and let's get started. So for F, we're going to do capital, lowercase a few times for each one. Mix them together, then we're done with the recap. So I'm just going to, again, hold down Shift with my pinky finger, tap F, and now let go of Shift, tap F again, then space with my right thumb. And that's all I'm going to do. So capital F, lowercase f, space with the thumb. Make sure you're not looking at your keyboard. You have to start building the trust that you're going to hit the wrong key. And hey, if you hit the wrong key, mistakes are the path to success. It's all good, so long as we're learning from them. One person once said they don't win or lose, they either win or they learn. So that's the process here. So here we go. Capital F, lowercase f, space. Capital F, lowercase f, space. And your space should be on your right thumb and your shift should be on your right pinky finger because we're typing the letters on our left side. So capital F, lowercase f, space. One more time, capital F, lowercase f. Now let's press return using our right pinky, return or enter. Let's do D, capital D, lowercase d, space. And now I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. Perfect. Now, if you're not quite done, just rewind back and or scroll back if you're on YouTube. So return, enter. Let's do S, capital S, lowercase s, which again should be your ring finger. D should have been your middle finger. So space with your right thumb. And now I'm pressing return twice, and I'm just going to mix it up. So try to follow this as I say it. So don't look at your keys, simply look at your screen. And I'm going to go slow, so don't worry. Capital F, lowercase s, lowercase d, lowercase f. Give me one space. Give me a capital S. Give me a capital D. And give me a capital F twice. Now give me another space. And now let's do lowercase s, lowercase f, lowercase d. Give me 4 S's. 4 F's, 4 D's. And now let's do one more thing. Let's space one more time. Now let's click on caps lock, which should be your left pinky finger. Now just go F 3 times, D 3 times, space, S 3 times. And then using your left pinky finger, just hit the button to its left, and that should be caps lock. And you can look down at caps lock to see if the light is off. If the light is off, you're good. So now let's learn the A key. So press return twice or enter on your keyboard using your right pinky finger. And now using your left pinky finger, you should just be able to press A. So let's do A 4 or 5 times and just say it out louder to yourself. I won't be saying it. Now, you'll see some teachers will say that, got a little bit of dust or something here. Some teachers will say that that don't raise your fingers when you're typing. I do. It doesn't have to be that strict. So if you find that your fingers raise up a bit as you're tapping and they sort of do this sort of side by side, it's probably not ergonomically great, but it's probably fine. Don't worry about it. So just left pinky, keep typing A. And just make sure you guide all your fingers back down using your left index finger. Now let's press return or enter twice. Now let's go capital A by holding down shift. So hold down shift and tap A just a bunch of times and say to yourself, A. All right, press return twice. Now let's do uppercase, lowercase, and then a space. And if you find I'm going too fast, just pause the video. Now we're going to spell a word, which is really exciting. So press return twice, and let's spell sad. So that would be your ring finger, everything's on the left side. It would be your ring finger, your pinky finger, then your middle finger. So S-A-D, then space with your right thumb. S-A-D, space. Let's do a capital S. And if you're spelling the word, you should really be patting yourself on the back, because this may not seem like the most incredible thing out there, but it takes patience, takes endurance, and you're going to thank yourself so much down the road when you can just look at an email and what you're thinking, the words just come out and you're done. So this is really, really great. So let's do sad a few more times. Let's do lowercase, space, and then in uppercase. By uppercase, I mean just the first letter, the S. Now let's do in all caps. So using your left finger, move it to the left just one, and then type in S-A-D. Then do the caps lock again. And if you want to keep going over this, you can pause the video and just keep spelling sad to get used to it, or you can go to the next word. So press return twice, and it's going to be as. So press your space bar and hold down the shift with your right pinky finger, type A, and then let go of shift and type S. And let's do that a few times. Oh, and even I mess up, of course. And now let's do all lowercase. So let's do it on a new line. I'm pressing return or enter twice, and just as space, as space. See how easy that is? You just start with your pinky, then you finish the word with your ring finger. There we go. Now let's do one more word. Let's do dad. So that's D-A-D. And I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I want you to figure it out. So don't even look at the keyboard. Try to use the new letter we learned today, which was A. Here we go. Keep doing a space though. All right, so you should have been doing it middle finger, pinky finger, middle finger, pinky finger, and then middle finger again. So D for middle finger, A for pinky finger, then middle finger again, space. Let's do capitals. So just a capital D, same as always, and then a space. And then press return twice. And the last thing we'll do is caps again. So with your left pinky finger, tap in the caps lock. And you can see, like with my fingers, it's really just 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There is a rhythm to typing that makes it very easy. And when you're done, just use your left pinky finger and tap the caps again, and you're done.